premier with the guts to stand up to this agenda. And she's legislated against so-called gender-affirming care. And last 2 weeks, she's gone through hell from the media nationally and in Alberta because she's taking porn texts, books out of elementary schools. And of course, the schools have gone overboard saying, oh, she wants to get rid of Brave New World or A Handmaid's Tale. And she says, she did a news conference today, and she says, here's what I'm taking out of the schools. And she showed it.
Just circling back on the books that were released by Edmonton Public School yesterday, it wasn't released by them, but it came out. We understand your objections to certain graphic content in certain books, but this includes, obviously, Margaret Atwood, Brave New World, Maya Angelou. Do you have issue with the books that are on this list, and what next steps are you looking to take?
Look, I think I'm going to have to show the screen here, because people aren't kind of getting what it is we're trying to do here. We are trying to take graphic images out of elementary schools so that kids are not exposed to age-inappropriate material. So I'm going to leave it on for 15 seconds. I'm warning you that the content may be disturbing and it's not appropriate for young users. Viewer discretion is advised. I know that the cameras probably will understand what it is. Here's another one. Accessible to children in elementary school libraries. And so we ask school boards to use their discretion to identify books that might not be age appropriate for elementary school children. And then and Edmonton Public is clearly doing a little vicious compliance over what the direction is. And so if they need us to hold their hand through the process to identify what kind of materials are appropriate for—
And I couldn't show it because I would get instant pushback from YouTube, but she had the courage to say, this is what I'm talking about. This is what our children are exposed to in the schools. And this is what I'm taking off the shelves. Because I think this is courageous, because there's only one premier in this country that's standing up for kids and saying enough is enough.
At the end of the day, you know, we have shown that at Hands Off Our Kids, the Hands Off Our Kids Nation, that we are Canadians united from coast to coast to protect our kids.
You can't handle the truth.
Resolve to resist